David and the very big giant. How small are you? Are you smaller than a tree? Are you the smallest in your family? This is a true story from the Bible about someone very small who fought a very big giant because he knew that God is the greatest. I hope that reading this book will help you know that God is great, greater than any scary giant. In fact, the greatest in the whole wide world. Goliath was tall. He was taller than all the other Philistines. He was the tallest soldier in their army. Goliath stood and roared at God's people. "Pick someone to come and fight me." God's people were scared. They were scareder of Goliath than anyone else. They were the scaredest they had ever been. David was small. He was smaller than his brothers. He was the smallest in the family. But David knew that God was great. God was greater than Goliath. God was the greatest in the whole wide world. David said to the king, "I will fight Goliath." The king said, "But you are young, younger than anyone else, the youngest person here. How can you fight a giant?" But David said, "I may be littlest, but I know that God is big, bigger, biggest." So the king said, "Go, and may the Lord be with you." David had no armour. David carried no sword. Instead, he took 5 smooth pebbles from a stream to put in his shepherd's sling. With it, he could throw a stone faster than the wind. When the very big giant saw little David, he laughed. David said, "You come to me with spear and a sword. I come to you in the name of the Lord. And when this fight is over, everyone will know that God is great. God is greater than anyone else. God is the greatest in the whole wide world, because you will be dead." The giant snarled and charged. He trusted his armour, his spear, and his sword. David moved forward. He trusted the Lord. David took one of the 5 stones and put it in his sling. He whirled it round his head, fast, faster than the wind, the fastest he could whirl it. And then, smack! The giant fell to the ground. He was dead. Deader than a dinosaur, the deadest anyone could be. When the Philistines saw that Goliath was dead, they fled, and everyone knew that God is great. God is greater than anyone else. God is the greatest in the whole wide world.